is the god Horus, Heru. He's standing on crocodiles of Nile, of the Nile. The crocodile is an ancient symbol for melody. Ancient symbol for melody. The scorpions are ancient symbols for melanin also. Any type of rigid type of dangerous animal represents melanin in ancient Kemet. These are hieroglyphic terms. Crocodile is called the god Sebek, or it's called the crocodiles of Kim. Kim means black. Crocodiles, it means crocodiles of melanin. Now, up top here, you have the god Bes, or Bass. You get the word bastards from the god Bass, which is either a cat form or the god Bes. You can see this with Susky, you can tell that motherfucker mad. That nigga done stayed out all night. That nigga done stayed out all night. You know when you see the eyes like that, you know them goddamn hands. It's gotta be like that. But clearly it's a Susky. You see the third eye? Or the first eye. You see in the middle this demon. Got that? This demon. This demon is a hieroglyphic form. And now let me explain both of these pictures so you can understand this, because I don't want to lose you if you get it. This and this. Oh, I don't want to. Hold on. This picture and this picture is the same damn reenactment. So what is this demon? Why does this look so hideous? This is a hieroglyphic, or an emblem, or a hieroglyphic, or a symbol of her power. It's formula we're dealing with. The ancients, the stronger the power, the stronger your energy, the more vile, hideous looking beast they would put as a hieroglyph. Get it? Later on, during the time of Christianity, they looked at this shit. No, not even that, even in Kemet. And later on in things, we see you. First of all, this would happen. You got the most Arcadian primal people. They would say, well, she's very powerful, and we want to give an emblem of her power. So you would take a little picture of a little smiley face and put on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You would put this and you go, oh, that motherfucker there is vicious. The power of melanin. Okay? So this is a hieroglyph or a symbol. Later on, when the other people later on come to 100,000 years later, a younger generation comes up and they don't understand the symbology because the meaning is lost. What they don't understand in most cultures, when it degenerates, what they don't understand, they usually put as evil or demonic. Because they don't understand, because they've lost the true meaning. You get it? Yeah. So anytime you see hideous figures in the ancient world, not the Christian shit, because they just literally took that for a political shit. The Pope said, I want to rule your ass, but I got to scare your monkey ass first. So everything is demons and all that kind of shit. Yeah. You see. So this picture is the same thing. It represents his power. Best. You see what I'm saying? It represents his power. So this is this is a hieroglyph for her power, the energy. This God and this God is one and the same. It's also a form of the baby Jesus, the baby Eros, which you know is Cupid. In Rome, Eros in Greece. Horus, Harpocrates. Herupocrat is what it's called. This is the Greek word Harpocrates, but it's called Herupocrates or Herupocrat in Egypt. It's all the same baby. The baby Krishna. There's a baby Shiva, there's a baby Buddha. It's all that same child energy, but the child is talking about a new beginning other than incarnating into the earth. It's a doorway to the next realm. for you to get to the other realm, like they tell you in the Bible, you must come as a child. Well, in order to access this, and the best way to get rid of the false you or the false ego you, which is the self that you know, to go to no self, you got to become as a child. So when I was chasing down birthday cake and ice cream, because I lost the taste for sweets, believe it or not, in 2000. And the moment I lost the taste for sweets, that's when I got bigger. It was amazing shit that went on. But my girl came in and she started eating birthday cake chase down with ice cream. But it's a childlike shit. See, you got to get rid of that grown mentality. It's got to shed all of that. That is the one that's got you unhappy. You're trying to be an adult. You're trying to be something in this society that's limited, and it's all false. And when you get those things, the house, the car, the accolades, the job, you still feel empty. You see what I'm saying? But the key here is you have to dissolve all that. And one of the best ways to go what is called no self, which I went to in 2002. October the 16th, 2002, I went to no self. That means that Bobby Hemmett didn't exist. And I said, damn, who is this person? Then I realized that was the first time I actually saw myself outside of the person that I had been knowing all my life. Then I realized this shit is only an illusion. It don't exist. So in that particular case, what the fuck am I worried about any damn thing about what a nigga think or whatever kind of thing, or how I behave or whatever? All this vanity. It's one thing to stay a child and you're an adult and you stay a child from childhood. That's a retarded motherfucker. It's a difference. But what we're talking about is adults immersed in adulthood going back to childhood. That's divine. Two different situations. You know, you got some people that never grow up, still riding tricycles at fucking 50. That's a retarded person. That's an afflicted person. But then we're talking about us shedding the old us or the false us and these false accolades. You see what I'm saying? And that's becoming a child. Looking at things on a simple level. See, it's a difference to look at things on a simple level with no knowledge. But now you got knowledge. In order to make that knowledge, transform that knowledge into pure energy that can work to you, you got to start looking at things on a play level. And what happens is here, there's a whole mystical world that opens up. The fairy kingdom. Now remember the sister Leonard Jeffries, you know Leonard Jeffries, the scholar, wife, Rosalind Jeffries, she had been going to damn Africa since 1960 or 1957. I don't know, it was a little early. And she said she saw my lectures and she went in there and started telling the Africans on these metaphysical things. And they looked at her and pointed to the trees. This is what she told me in 1994. They looked at her and pointed to the trees, and she saw little people in the trees in Africa. They pointed to the trees and was little people inside of the trees playing in the trees, fairies. She said, I've been coming here for damn near 30-something years. Why didn't you show me this before? They said, you never asked, which means you wouldn't have been ready for it. When she started asking these mystical questions, then they showed her. But see, they got Jesus over there now, and all that's an illusion now. That's evil, and so it starts to disappear. So they got them. They're where we were in the 1930s with this Jesus, this religious shit. It's all a game. What we're explaining here is different portions of your soul. You get where I'm coming from here? But your soul now has to be opened up, but it's a baby. It's a child energy. Not in the baby sense of gaga goo goo, but in another fairy realm. You see, this little thing here is a form of a fairy. That best character. And he represents the outer realm. Outside the circles of time. He represents the outer realm. So therefore, the best thing you can do to open that up is to become childlike in your mind. Some of these things don't even have to be a physical act. You see, but sometimes just give yourself the freedom to just, if something resonates, just do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And don't say, I can't do that because I'm grown. Or I can't do that because I got this degree. Or I can't do that because I'm this particular thing. You see what I'm saying? Just do the shit.